right guys.
Okay, it's a day after you've had a chance, Will, to go through all your texts. How many were there?
I had like 500 after the game, and I think I've had 500 more since going through all of them. So it's never ending.
I'll go to Jim up front.
Yeah, it's been. I mean, I woke up this morning still not feeling like last night had happened. So it was an out of body experience.
How surprised are you at how well you are? How surprised are you at the whole situation now?
I mean, a week ago I was in Arizona, throwing live ABs, so just being on the roster and being in the World Series was a surprise. And so then, getting to throw game one was cool, and then, yesterday was just even cooler, I guess, yeah.
Beth in the second row.
Will, what's it like to, people have been going, who is Will Klein, to, hey, Will Klein, I love that guy.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool. I've seen some of the stuff on Twitter and Instagram, and it's a complete 180 from where I was earlier this year, and just being on the good side of people is a lot better than the other side. So it's been pretty crazy.
And Emmett, what's it kind of just been? Although he's just kind of been with the team a short time, relatively, what's it been like just kind of seeing this metamorphosis?
It's awesome. I played with Will in OKC this year in AAA. I saw the stuff and how nasty he is and how great of a competitor he is. So it's not a surprise for me. But yeah, it's really cool to see.
We'll go across the aisle here. Oh, sorry. We'll go with Eric as we get the microphone over here. Eric on your right.
Emmett, your starter all year and your career, and now pitching in the bullpen. How tough of a transition has that been, and what have you done differently in the last month or so to sort of prepare for all this?
It definitely wasn't the easiest at first. I struggled a little bit, but I think just leaning on the other guys in the bullpen. I had Kershaw down there and I had Glass down there at the start to try to work through it with, and then trying to learn from the older guys, the veterans in the bullpen that have helped me a lot.
Some guys, when they go to the bullpen, their stuff plays up. Do you feel your stuff is playing up while pitching in relief?
I don't know, honestly. It feels pretty much the same. But yeah, I'm not sure.
Right up front.
Yeah, Emmett, for both of you, really, when you're in the bullpen, especially in the World Series, what does it feel like? You're starter, Emmett, and what are the conversations like with Kersh, with the other guys, and is the adrenaline really running now that we're in the World Series?
I think so, yeah. I can't speak for everybody, but I think it's just, doing whatever it takes to win. That's the main theme, so.
And any conversations that you guys have, what are you sort of talking about? Are you just focusing on the game, or?
For the most part, yeah. It's just normal bullpen conversations. It's kind of hard to describe. I don't know, but I'm trying to learn the ways to go about it.
About 5 rows back on your right, Bob.
For you, Will, what was it like last night being Sandy Koufax, and was there any text message or social media thing that surprised you the most?
Yeah, I mean, getting to meet Sandy after the game was, kind of surreal. He's obviously a legend, a Dodger legend, baseball legend, and just getting to meet him and shake his hand was just kind of put it all into perspective. And then when I was talking to, I think it was MLB after the game, just they showed me CC's tweet, and just seeing that was kind of crazy, because you go up watching these guys, and now they're watching you and taking acknowledging it, and so that was really cool to see.
And Emmett, was that cool for you too, to see Sandy Koufax stay all 18 innings and be in your clubhouse afterwards?
Yeah, absolutely. He's awesome. He's been around the clubhouse. I've talked to him a few times, and he's the best.
We'll stay there with Mike.
Just for both of you guys, what's it like watching Otani have that kind of night he had last night, getting on base 9 times, and then to think about the fact he's coming back and pitching today?
I couldn't do it. I don't know. Just being able to hit 2 home runs, doubles, and then walk, and then go through whatever happened yesterday, and then now he's going to go out and I'm sure do something equally as insane, and go pitch and then hit as well as he did yesterday too. And it's just, there's never going to be another guy like that. So just being able to be around him is really, really cool.
Good Jack and them. Oh, Emmett, do you want to add anything on that?
No, I think that sums it up. Yeah. Yeah, it's incredible. It's crazy.
I'll go Jack in the middle.
Will, what did Sandy tell you when he came in there?
I'm still don't remember a whole lot from yesterday, but it was more along the lines like, good job, like congrats, like just kind of talking about like how it went and just what it took to go through that.
And then when you got traded here, what was that period like for you, changing organizations again? And what did you kind of find over these last 5 months here with this team to especially seem like trust your stuff in the zone a little bit more and be able to attack guys like you did last night?
Yeah, a lot of it's like the confidence you see in the other pitchers here and, just going after guys. And a big thing, too, was the addition of a sweeper when I got here. McGinnis and Pryor really helped me with that, helped me attack righties a little better. And so there's that and staying in the mindset of just going after guys and, just pounding the zone. And, you see it after a couple successful outings, like if they're not hitting it and you just like keep building on that within yourself. And so just getting the reps doing that.
How did you find out you're getting traded here?
I mean, I got DFA'd the day before, and they told me to wait around. And then, that night, I think they told me the Dodgers were trading for me. I was like, well, that's really cool. And, the next day I was in LA. So it was a quick turnaround. Nothing like glamorous or anything. Like, I woke up to a 9 a.m. missed phone call and a text saying, hey, call me back. And found out I was DFA'd and really low then. And then that night, got traded to the Dodgers and like really high then, and so it was a crazy day, and it's all worked out pretty well, I'd say.
Beth in the second row on your right.
Well, have you? I know you're from Bloomington. Have you heard from your old high school coach or any folks back there?
Yeah, I've heard from every coach I've ever had. High school, travel, college, probably t-ball. Middle school put a picture up from yesterday in their hallways, so that was cool. So there's been a lot of support from Bloomington, which has been great.
So in other words, nobody cares that John Mellencamp is from there anymore.
No, he's got a cool house there though.
Just a quick follow-up. I know you had said when there was nobody left in the bullpen except you. Well, just kind of, were you talking to yourself? Were you trying to psych yourself up? Were you thinking, I'm going to get called on any minute here? Or what was going through your mind?
I mean, yeah, like as soon as Henriquez went out there, I was like, I'm the last one. And, he ran 2 great innings. I was like sick and, you're hoping we walk it off there. And if you don't, I was like, all right, well, we're not losing this game. And I was going to go out there until apparently Yama was, ready to go. So just really glad we didn't have to see what happened there.
We'll stay over there with Ron.
For you, in these postseason games where you're coming in and you start innings with no one on base, how different is that from the automatic runner when you're always coming in to start an inning with a runner on second?
It's so much better.
I've never done the automatic runner, but yeah, I would assume it's better.
It's it changed the way you pitch when you come in and there's already a runner on second?
Yeah, like you come in with a guy on second, I feel like the automatic thinking is they're going to bunt, and then you got to get ready for that. And then it's basically like if most teams execute that, you're coming in with the guy on third, 1 out. And so then you're playing a lot more for a strikeout there and like weak contact versus, just like kind of going at guys not caring. But I'm just, you don't get 18 innings of baseball with a ghost runner. So I had a lot more fun yesterday.
Far back on your left, Kirsten.
Will, I know we've talked about how just the last 72 hours, the whirlwind it's been for you and your wife, but just what was the reaction and the conversation amongst the two of you guys last night? Just really kind of, if you were able to take a step back and just kind of reflect on this moment and how special this is for you.
Yeah, I don't know if it has set in yet. I think we talked about it's not really going to kind of, the weight of it's not going to set in until we're at home, after all this is done, and we got to get to reflect about how the year has even gone in itself, let alone being in the World Series, let alone, yesterday. But we kind of tried to sit there yesterday and, just enjoy the moment a little bit. And then, got family coming out today, so that'll be fun to get to spend some time with them and experience it with them as well. But, yeah, I don't think that'll set in for a long time.
And I know you guys are just kind of riding the high of the adrenaline right now. Guys have sleepy eyes, it's a thing. But when it comes to kind of finding ways to get your body ready, Will, I'm sure you're probably shut down. But Emmett, how are you finding just kind of like wanting to be available, whether tonight or tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, I want to pitch whenever they ask me to. I think it's just, trying to get sleep, trying to get my recovery in after the game. Obviously, we were really happy last night, but we got to get 2 more wins. So, yeah, I was trying to just stay ready.
Third row on your right, guys.
Emmett, it's no small feat you achieved this year coming back from surgery. How would you describe the way your stuff played pre-surgery to what it is now?
Thank you. I don't think it's too different. I think there's a couple different things with the arsenal. Slider's a little different, changeup's a little different, but overall it's pretty fastball heavy. I think it's just I know how to use it a little better now, I think. And that comes from Mark and Connor talking to me about it, and all the minor league guys too. David Anderson and Ryan Denick and Rob Hill working with us. But yeah, I think it's just knowing how to use it.
Was it at all a challenge to make that transfer back to the bullpen? Was it a little bit more difficult?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's just an adjustment, learning on the fly. But yeah, like I said, I had a lot of veterans down there that have done it for a long time that helped me out and showed me the ropes.
Up front of your left, guys.
Thank you. Will, last night was last night. You've got a game tonight. How many innings are you good for?
As many as they need. Hopefully 0.
Go to the 5th row on your right, Bob.
Well, obviously last night you were on an adrenaline rush, but how do you feel this morning? Can you tell the difference? It's about twice as long as you've ever gone.
I think I'm still on the adrenaline rush. Yeah, I mean, definitely, sore and body's tired, but so is everyone. I mean, everyone played 18 innings yesterday. Will caught 18 innings, and he's going to go out there and catch again today somehow. So, I mean, it's the World Series. It could be your last, game of the year. So, like, you find ways to not be, sore and tired and, just keep going.
And you mentioned family coming in today. They weren't there last night?
No, they could not make it yesterday, unfortunately, but I think I'll get to spend a little more time with them today, probably.
Take a last couple. Sonia, far back on your left.
Emmett, did you kind of make any adjustments from the last outing in Toronto to last night?
Yeah, I think so. I think, it was pretty similar to what I did in Toronto. I think it's just more scouting stuff and realizing, when people are going to be aggressive and when they're not. Trying to keep them off balance. That's just the name of the game, I think. But no, I think it's just a confidence thing. It was kind of like I already failed once, so I might as well just go in there and do whatever this time. So yeah, I think that was it.
You think also just having a clean inning, no one on base, like that's obviously more what you're used to coming into a game. Did that have an impact?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I think it's always a little more comfortable starting with no one on base, for sure.
And we'll finish with Nobu, far back on your right.
Well, I'm sorry, I just a little bit late to come. So if my question is about your T-shirts.
Oh,
what does it mean?
It's Otani. He's the GOAT. And I felt like it was appropriate after yesterday and about what he's going to do today. So, yeah, he's just the most unreal player I think any of us have ever seen. And so I don't think he needs us to wear the shirt, but I feel like it's good luck. So.
All right, guys, thanks for your time. Hope you slept fast.